All right, welcome everyone. Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for the Mighty Nine, Season 1, Episode 6.
It was delightful.
Yeah,
was
delightful is a word. Yes. Heartbreaking. Yeah. Caleb's backstory has been given. You all who are now just, animation-only enjoyers for the Mighty Nine story, welcome.
Yeah.
This is where we've been living for, 9 years,
Yep.
It's been wonderful.
It's been wild.
And it's been wild. And when I tell you, we can even go lower. We can go into more painful places too. This is
definitely up there.
This is up there, but we're just getting started.
Right.
We're just getting started in the trauma and the pain and the
tone
everything.
of this campaign was fundamentally different from
Very
Vox
dark.
Machina.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. And this is a great way to kind of kick things off for everybody here.
Oh, yeah.
His backstory is so fundamentally tied to the Empire and so fundamentally tied to the Volstruckers and everything with
Getting
what
in
the
early
current
like this.
threat is.
Let's go.
But now, will the party be even more tightly woven or will they actually be more kind of suspicious?
I mean, they have state secrets now.
They do.
That Volstrucker...
He's a living state secret.
He's a living state secret. That Volstrucker, his whole job was to, keep a name from being given. He just told them the whole dang story.
Right.
So...
Right. His own life is evidence. So obviously Bo's gonna be freaking out about all the oh my god, then this means means. But will they be able to do anything with that?
Well, yes, and also one of the things that I'm very excited to see. The message got sent. That paper
Caleb.
got burned. Yeah. So. Okay. Interesting.
Oh, it's gonna be good. So yeah, y'all. Without further ado, let's get into this.
The Bright Queen has ordered a response to the beacon theft. Away to the Empire in 48 hours, unless you had any success locating the beacon.
About that.
Yeah.
I think.
Tell me where they took the beacon.
Yo! Yo! Oh, shit! Oh, I think, all right, let's go.
It's up to us to protect the Empire. We sure as shit.
Oh Lord, she coming!
Yeah.
Oh Lord, she coming!
She's gonna use that tankard by the end of this.
We're only gonna be seeing this in about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Vultures. The Orphan Maker.
Oh yes,
She's here.
Vulture's coming her wake.
That's
Yes!
amazing. Amazing.
Oh my god. Oh yes. Come on. Just actually guts,
Yeah,
just
yeah. She
It's
thick.
just a woman, and I'll prove it.
Oh, alright.
Then, big bitch.
She's gonna sumo. She's gonna suplex the horse.
You're gonna be cut in half. Your horse is gonna be cut in half. Everything. Bye-bye.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
what kind of
Bye-bye.
terrible thrust is that?
Jeez. Oh!
Yeah.
Missed. It is her.
That's
Just
definitely
run. Just
style.
run. Think of your families. Think of
Oh,
your
there's only
futures.
10 of you.
Oh
You
my
need
god.
Way more.
Oh!
I love the music.
Oh!
Oh.
Shit!
Oh! Oh!
Oh!
Drogoed him!
Oh! Run! Yeah, fuck this!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please, spare my life.
Oh!
shit.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
shit.
Oh, I love this! I love this so much!
Thought you wanted to forget these feelings,
Oh.
Joshua.
Oh!
Be done with her and find my prize.
Yeah.
West, Zadash.
Fuck.
No one can know.
Now she's
no one can know.
mounting her.
Ah!
Yeah,
Yep,
the vultures
yep.
know.
The orphan maker is here.
That's so wild, the idea that just, birds just realize, oh, that one, follow that one.
Yeah.
Like, like that's what they do when armies square off, and they're like,
Right.
oh, we know something's going down.
And she's a one-woman army. So,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, she's going to be on our side. She's going to be on our side.
We
eventually.
We hope. At some point.
I mean, she's in the title card right next to them. Yeah.
At last, our destination.
Ah, the contrast. Yes. Yes. Ah, where she's headed to. Lovely.
Harvest Clothes Festival.
No more talking to me unless you have a gift.
A gift
Right.
and a passcode.
Don't mind if I do.
No.
Well, what kind of gift are we talking?
Something refined. He's apparently quite the sophisticate.
Yes.
How about
Yes!
Where do you think Six-Pack's going?
Dang, she slipped into that crowd, like, quick.
Interesting.
Leaving a message for somebody,
For Dyron, maybe?
Oh, damn. Dyron's smooth with it.
The traitor behind the attack on Rockguard Garrison, who started this war with the Dynasty. You two have a mutual friend.
Not a friend, just a guy I've been traveling with. A Volstrucker. Former, actually.
Yeah.
She's like, what?
If he finds out you're Cobalt Soul, he'll
He already
kill you.
knows.
He knows.
He knows, yeah.
And he won't, I think. Look, he hates this Trent douchebag even more than you do.
Or at least that's what he wants you to believe.
Yeah, Dyron, you haven't been around.
I don't know what's going to happen. The Assembly might try some shit.
Yeah, could be a coup.
They take an oath to die for the Empire and kill for it. Watch your back. I'll send word when it's safe to come in from the cold.
Okay.
I also love that Dyron's gone.
Yeah.
Dyron is so
Yep.
fucking badass. High-level monks, dude.
They don't fuck around.
They do not fuck around.
I'll probably curl up with my dogs.
Whoa.
Oh, shit.
Oh, just a memory?
No.
Oh
No.
shit. Divination magic? Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she's doing some high-level divination magic.
Yep. I love it.
Yeah, she's scrying on him.
Because as soon as
Cool.
as soon
Asterisks.
as basically
Fun.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And so if it's an enhanced, scrying, maybe she can see further than the usual amount, maybe.
Ikithon, careful. You could hurt yourself.
Oh.
He's like, of course I will.
Yeah.
I'm a mage. Wow.
Knowledge of Dunamancy in exchange for saving your mother's life.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. Now, I believe I found a way to stabilize the body, to extract the soul without...
The king, master.
Oh.
Asking for your presence at the council.
Carry on.
So he doesn't know about Bren yet.
Yeah.
The Volstruckers are keeping it amongst themselves for now.
He doesn't touch it unless I'm here.
Yes, master.
Yes. This just might work.
Okay.
Cool. So they're developing, they're advancing things, they're
Yep.
studying.
This the place?
Only one way to find out.
So these are their gifts, a big goblet and
Yeah.
a bottle.
Have you been?
Shopping? Molly said this dude likes fancy, right?
You're a monk and you have lots of money?
How the hell did that work? No, 5-finger discount.
We bring bounteous offerings?
You have coin for drinks, or you don't.
Ah, wrong passcode.
Yeah.
Wrong passcode.
Many gifts.
The man who told me the passphrase is dead and my memory can be funny. Hilarious, even.
Oh, that was a weird way to say that.
Molly?
Yes, that's it. Well, I have no coin. I'd be willing to offer many gifts.
All right.
Ah,
Okay.
he's getting the passcodes mixed up. He's
Yeah.
heard it so many different times.
Your own hubris did this, Trent. And there was nothing I could do.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Dyron already passed things along.
Yeah.
Cobalt Soul has found evidence of your involvement in the attack on Rockguard Garrison.
This is absurd.
Oh shit! Wait.
Glyph of warding.
Stepping right onto a binding spell.
By order of the king, you are hereby under arrest for treason.
Good shit.
Oh
Don't let him
my
speak.
God.
No verbal components. No,
Yeah.
yeah.
Cannot spare you from the king's decree. I am sorry, oh friend.
Just like that.
Yeah. But what about the whole Wolfstrucker thing? Because
well, that's why they're moving quickly.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
If they hold him, then they're fine, right?
Right.
Right.
We're fucking geniuses.
We are, aren't we? We should start a band. Or a detective agency.
Lucien!
Oh.
We actually have business with the gentleman. Quiet business. You understand?
Oh, of course. Not good. Now come this way.
Molly, what the fuck?
I have no idea. Just go with it.
all right.
Company. Well, what strange
The signature sweat.
Yeah.
stick presence. Come.
Oh. Who have they got for the voice?
You need a wipe?
And you must be the gentleman.
Guilty, as always. Now, what brings you to my...
Wait.
Mighty Nine?
We're here to barter for a favor.
Presume you've come, after all, for something special?
A protection amulet. To guard against unwanted eyes. We hear you are a master smuggler.
Can't believe it's just Nathan Fillion.
Yep. Oh, it is Nathan Fillion. It is.
Rumor
Okay.
has it they may be the legendary tunnels of Nidus Okiro.
Oh. Who's that?
Did none of you go to school?
I was homeschooled.
Bunch of stuff, squirreled it away.
Did you say pirate?
Nidus is said to have hoarded his most valuable treasures in which he buried in a series of caves that he called the Inverted Vault.
I saw that.
Yeah.
No offense.
But without the amulet, it's certain death for Caleb. Look how pathetic and squishy he is.
Up against the Empire, ancient magic traps. This is way beyond us.
That's a bit much. Yeah.
I said treasure hoard. I don't know about you all, but it takes coin to pay for drinks, sex.
Food?
I'm talking about essentials.
City, buttloads of money, and we get to keep Caleb alive.
Yeah, okay. You're right.
Very odd.
We know, honey. We're in.
All right.
Cool.
Fantastic. We got a dungeon.
Yep.
Fucking academics.
Well,
Is there something else?
oh, she's keeping it to herself. Yeah, she's keeping it to herself.
Damn.
Oh, Astrid. Oh, my God.
Shit.
Oh.
Supplies and a map for your journey.
Nice. Kidding them
up.
out. Yeah.
Trust is an important part of what I do. I need assurance you won't make off with my item, or hell, even turn me into the city guard. So I will require samples of your blood.
So they can track us.
Yep.
Only if you betray me, of course.
I love Molly, like, leading the...
Are we doing this?
Yeah.
Jeez, this is a lot of blood y'all are...
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
We need to know where that beacon is.
Maybe we give him what he wants.
Wow.
Okay.
All right, they call it a mine. A mine.
Yeah.
The gentleman's map indicates another option. This waterfall.
Ah, behind the waterfall.
Sure about that?
Based on prior experience, the back door is always a good time.
Jester is just cause like, I love following this guy.
Yeah.
He's funny.
Although she doesn't even need to make the innuendos. Other
Nope.
people are already doing it.
Right.
Big operation.
Yeah.
Great. Now we all look like Caleb.
It could have just hid behind the the carts.
Oh, Caleb, what are you doing?
In case we are followed, we will be notified.
Alarm.
Cool.
Fun.
What if this is where we get Spurt?
Perhaps you can sneak in, disarm whatever did all that.
Sure. Just, give me a sec to get in character.
To get in character.
Clever at these things. And she is smaller and quicker than all of us.
He's right. He's always right.
She's obviously feeling scared.
Of course I am. But in about 90 seconds, I won't feel anything.
Cool, I like how it splits up like that.
It's depressed a little bit, so pressure plates.
You guys see a way to shut everything off?
You're so brave, Nat. We believe in you.
Guidance! That was clearly guidance right there.
Yep.
Well, crap.
Just trigger all the traps.
Shut it off!
Put one of the bolts in the gears.
That thing was about to torch the hallway.
I just saved it.
Don't worry.
Oh my god.
You did not trust her. Seems you do not trust any of us.
A bit pointed, a bit,
A bit.
easy criticism. Definitely accurate.
But accurate, yep. Well, we got dragons in this dungeon.
This guy really had a thing for dragons.
Ooh. If they were a sailor, the stars are very important.
Maybe they have a happy fun ball.
Do the other ones.
Beautiful.
Okay.
The hell is all this?
It's star maps.
You know, I've decided I don't like mines. I'd rather be anywhere else. Under the stars, drowning in quicksand.
That's... Oh, Seek.
This Nidus was a pirate, right?
Yar.
Well, he navigated by the stars.
Uh-huh.
Constellations.
So these stars are specific, like, areas.
Maybe they match the stars on the ceiling.
But there's hundreds of them.
But there are some that are very specific. Whoa.
Okay.
Draconium Major.
Okay, this is pretty neat.
Yeah, each person's bringing something different, so let's...
Greetings!
Ah!
Made it this far, I'm officially impressed. If you remain impressive.
Hey, Lou.
That's amazing.
Quite the parlor trick.
Good luck, stay hydrated, and have fun. Also, don't die.
I love it.
Lou coming in just for...
Just to say that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's incredible. Almost feels like a reference to his dad's character in Fantasy High, kinda, a little bit.
Sure.
Like...
Virat stopped by to say farewell.
Ah.
The Bright Queen has sent him to the front. They are to seize the border.
Oh, whoa.
But without the beacon, he'll die.
Like, die. Like, forever die.
Okay.
Stay hydrated and have fun. Yeah.
What fresh hell awaits us in this room?
Holy balls of poop.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, shit. That's the front of a ship, I think.
Uh-huh.
These guys look
Oh, shit.
nice.
Well.
Love it.
Uh-huh.
Well, that is no parlor trick.
Nidus's flagship.
Oh, that's the whole ship.
Right. See invisibility?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Consume.
Oh, shit.
God, everything's just moving. Everything's just moving everywhere. This is...
What other lies have you told, Master Wizard?
You hired me to lie, sire.
to your people,
Damn.
to your bureau.
I'm a propaganda guy.
Life's service has been to lie to anyone who would weaken the Empire. Even you.
I am the Empire.
No, you're not.
Operation has started a war that would tear this continent apart. That is real.
Who cares? Yes, who starts the war? So long as our side wins.
Dang.
Very well. Show me.
Damn. And just like that.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
now I just feel stupid.
We should have known. Not even this place could hold him.
Yeah. Yeah, he just speaks a few words.
Yep. And he's
the right
out.
person, and he's out.
Oh, there's nothing there. How am I supposed to jump to something I can't see?
Oh my god, it's a trust exercise.
And if you're full of shit, I'm a bloodstain on the floor.
Why would I kill you, Beauregard? You are still useful to me. I am not allowed to joke.
Yeah.
Oh, wizard humor is very dry.
Or take one of those 1,000 ball bearings you have and just throw it where I tell you.
Where's she keeping the ball bearings, my dude?
That has been one of the mysteries the entire campaign.
Where's the first one?
2 meters forward, half a meter right.
In some ways, Caleb's the best for this because he's going to be very specific.
Yep.
Holy shit!
The next platform is a bit higher.
Yeah. Ford, what are you doing?
Where did he go?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
They're
Uh-oh.
coming!
Caleb, spell. The alarm.
Oh, shit. I love it.
Oh, fun. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah, you can breathe underwater now, Ford.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. Here you go.
All right.
You can be down here forever.
Oh, yeah. Basically found the Aladdin Cave of Wonders, you know.
Do you really remember precisely?
She told me not to trust you.
Who did, Beauregard?
Damn.
I
Damn,
like it.
Caleb.
You what?
He stole a weapon from the dynasty. He's starting a war that's gonna kill a lot of innocent people. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
kill me. Do whatever you gotta fucking do.
3 meters ahead, 20 degrees right.
Huh. Huh. Yeah. There you go.
All right.
There you
But let's
go.
be real, at that point, you could have just jumped across.
I'm
See?
sorry, but the only way to deal with Trent Igathon is to kill him. Your partner is probably already dead.
Jeez. I mean, he might as well have the kingdom at this point. The king is willing
Yeah.
to let him do all this, so.
Yep.
Why do I want to swim in it?
Start grabbing handfuls. I will find the compass.
She's like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the
Give her
compass.
that jacket, you know?
It's clearly got some shiny something over it there.
Yeah.
It might be trapped.
You must be quite ingenious. But are you ingenious enough to survive? Dun dun dun! The final trap!
Oh my gosh. Yep. Yep.
Lord! Can you hear me?
Well. Well.
Oh, shit.
Okay, they have some kind of tremor sense or something.
I think they heard us.
Well, okay.
Oh my god.
We probably deserve this.
of the Empire! Halt!
I wouldn't come any closer if I were you.
I said get down! What the flame?
Yep. Oh, well, okay.
Caleb, we gotta move.
Good luck!
Caleb!
Yeah, what are you here looking for? Oh.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, this is a nightmare.
Yeah.
Run.
Stay the fuck back!
Jeez.
Okay.
Nice save. Nice save.
Hey.
Nice save. Okay. Okay.
All right.
Okay. We're locked in. Yeah, this is crazy.
On your knees now. No funny business.
Ford, come on.
Slow.
Ford.
Yeah.
Oh. Her little scrapbook.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking weird! And now, you little runt! You can't even disarm a trap without killing half the team!
Oh, you call it rock noodle arms?
Caleb smells like death!
And he's a piece of shit for thinking someone who's sticking her neck out for him would stab him in the back.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I am not the only one with trust issues!
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. Well done, Ford. Well done.
And then they proceeded to get slaughtered.
Yeah.
The dynasty prevails! We have taken Ashgard! For the Bright Queen!
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh,
Oh
shit.
no.
Don't worry, sire. They cannot harm us. So you may wish to step back.
Holy shit.
Alright, so what's gonna happen?
Push hard!
Oh, fuck. Reverse gravity, baby.
And then they're gonna drop like a bunch of flies.
All of them dead.
Yep.
No souls going back into the
beacon,
to
yeah.
the beacon, yeah.
No. How did you know, Essek?
Yeah.
You stole the beacon.
Or
And then he closes
He's-
it off.
or he's intentionally doing it.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck.
Alright.
Yeah, the king's
Well.
just as bad as Trent.
Yep.
Oh no.
Are you all right?
Molly, turn a little. I'm trying to get your cheekbones just...
Oh, yes, yes.
Oh, draw me next.
Aw. Wait, they're a D&D party now.
Yeah.
They've done it.
I mean, the word sorry normally makes an appearance.
Oh, I am.
I'm fucking with you.
Yeah.
Accepted.
Here's your cut. Yep. Yep.
We did it. Ah, yeah. I got a feeling the worst is finally behind.
Oh no!
You just had to say that.
They had to say that.
in
They're
the
right there.
vultures.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. The worst is actually behind you. You know.
Yeah,
Actually,
literally.
directly behind
Yeah.
you. Ah.
Cool.
Lovely. That felt like the most medley episode we've
Yes.
had. You know.
Yes.
It was a little bit of everything.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of progress was made
Right.
on like
Okay,
multiple fronts.
but all seriousness though, we gotta go back there and get the rest of that gold, right?
Say yes, but they're about to get sidetracked really bad.
Yup.
Holy shit, the spoiler discussion, though, is gonna go wild here, y'all.
Yeah.
Like, they put so much in this episode. Y'all, this episode had a nice little smattering of everything.
It did.
We got stuff developing with Essek, Trent, the Empire, the Bright Queen, the war, Essek's mom.
Yep.
And it culminating in an actual display of the beacons, just ridiculous power.
As a weapon.
Yeah, just being used straight up as a weapon.
Yep.
And then absorbing, in weird ways, thankfully, all the souls of the soldiers.
Yeah, I was almost kind of like, I was surprised by that because
maybe he just doesn't know how to do that. I don't think Trent knows how to do that.
But then also, he might have been so in a rush to basically learn how to use it as a weapon that he doesn't realize, like, wait, no, if you do that and you keep the beacon here, you're going to have a bunch of your own citizens get reborn as,
Well, I don't think he understands that part.
Yeah,
that's
right,
something
exactly.
that we'll have to get into.
Yep.
But then on the Mighty Nine side of things here, we end up having the whole party having that awkward thing of like, hey, we've got some weirdos in the group. We've got some creepy people in the group. We've got some murderers, mass murderers in the group,
And I gotta say, that was one of those things where it's like, you have such a wonderful episode like episode 5. There was that part of me that wanted to have all right, now let's see them respond to what they basically heard, but we don't end up getting that. Instead, we end up keeping the pace moving along.
Well, we do. That's Bo, basically, having the whole thing this episode with Bo, was her responding to this. Is that, hey, I understand what's going on, extenuating circumstances. She passes along to Dyron, and Dyron basically says, no, you're not right to trust him. You have to keep him, like you have to scrutinize here.
Yep.
And so because she trusts Dyron so much, she's like, okay, fine, I will be a little bit more prickly.
Yeah, I'll do my thing. But the idea that then the information does get passed along. Yes, Trent does get arrested. I love how that happens so quickly and is also so quickly undone, right? Because that's a wonderful way to make there be like consequences and stakes to the character's actions, right? While at the same time it being something of like, oh, and it did nothing.
Because it gives characterization now to King Dwendal in that he is far more interested in the potential opportunity to rid himself of the Bright Queen's kingdom or empire or nation or what have you than he is about the morality of what Trent is doing or whether or not Trent might be pulling a fast one on him or something. It's wow, that was pretty persuasive. Damn, no spells, no nothing, just full on.
It reminds me, even though this might seem like a weird comparison of the Patriot movie, where it's you have the one guy who's like, oh, I don't like your methods. They're a bit brutal, right? And then
Cornwallis and the main villain,
And then you have an inconvenience or a something or a whatever, right? And then suddenly, oh yeah, that was all hearsay. That was all facade. Sure, some brutal tactics. Yeah, I don't mind. Not really.
It's the very cold utilitarian aspect of, it's going to give me results. Well, then show me. Bring me there.
Yeah.
It's the ego and narcissism that basically says, well, as long as I can see it and I can understand it and I can quantify it, then I cannot mishandle it. I cannot have this get out of hand for me in any way, even though Trent holds all the real power in this position here. And he just gleefully looks on as all these people just die with no real defense. They basically just jumped Civ ages in terms of spell effects because usually spell effects like this have a limit of some kind, like the number of people you can interact with, the range at which you can interact with, the ability to resist it, or also just the cost on the spell user. No, there was none of that here. It was just any people he can conceivably could be over there.
Yeah.
I'm reversing the rules of physics right now.
Right. Oh, I burn my hands, but
Oh no, magic. Yeah.
I heal, right? It's something where with how well Trent has been established as a villain for and kind of the main villain for the story, right? He's the one in the opening credits and all that stuff, right? To have this where we get to see, this is why a person like Trent exists. Because deep down, you want me on that wall. You need me on that wall. Like he is another cog in this system, and the system is working as intended.
Yeah.
Like,
and that's the scary part, was that from the standpoint of, you basically said have a black box style, just, completely no, you have full freedom to do whatever you need to do in order to help us get stronger. Oh, you want to see what my finished project has given here?
Right.
Yeah, it's this. Yes. Okay. I will continue to give you blank
I sign
checks.
off on it. Yeah.
Uh-huh. And fuck, that means now that all the other people that might have potentially tried to stall the Cerberus assembly here, they're in trouble.
Yeah, like
they are
at the
going
very
to be
least,
at least held hostage.
Right. They're at the very least in hot water, because it's you can't do that anymore, and also I know that you're my enemies. Right? Like that kind of a thing.
Right.
And if push came to shove, I could probably have some
convince the king,
pay you a visit.
Yeah,
and,
or just convince the king that no, they were actually in league with the Bright Queen.
Oh,
and
sure.
They were trying to,
or even
undermine me.
Or not even anything that, obtuse. Just we need to maintain appearances. They were attempting to disrupt public appearance.
I mean, they did keep it pretty private, so probably for now that's not going to happen. But yeah, that's a fun thing to set up for later. Okay. So we had a dungeon crawl. It feels great that we have the classic D&D experience here with all the little references, all the fun D&D spells being used. We got a rogue looking for traps.
Yep.
We've got all kinds of fun little clever uses of the things that make their D&D classes different here.
Oh yeah, we've got smash cut to goblin butt.
Yes.
Getting treated.
Getting cure wounds, a touch spell,
Yes, indeed.
So, a hand to cheek
that's right.
being applied here. I love also Molly, the leader, kind of being like, okay. But money and
respectfully, calm the fuck down.
Yeah. Kids, the adults are talking. Quiet now.
And the idea that he almost kind of realizes Ford might be my next most reasonable person I can rely on.
He is, actually, yeah.
All right. Okay, cool. That's what we've got to deal with.
Ford is dealing with some backstory stuff right now, though, which I love that obviously we will talk more details regarding a lot of the things that were set up for future stuff in the spoiler discussion.
Spooky voices.
Spooky voice telling him one-word commands and one-word verb,
right.
things.
And can make him suddenly not drown and things like that.
Oh, I love so much what we're setting up with the... Ford is learning little powers that he has here and there, and it's the fun thing where, because of his class as a warlock, having
a sugar daddy.
Well, yes, but having powers be more things that he kind of discovers.
Right.
It feels in a lot of ways like the way that invocations work as a warlock of the now I can just do this on command.
Right.
At will. It's not even.
It's just the thing I can do now.
It's not unlimited breathing underwater.
Right.
I'm a fish now.
Right. You have the monk and the wizard, who are we study.
Extreme polar opposites of these
right.
apex areas of physical and magical.
Right. But achieved through the same methods.
Yes.
Rigorous training, discipline, study, and education.
Yeah.
Right. And then there's
Ford who's like, oh no, I'm about to die. Oh wait, no, I'm not.
Oh, cool. I guess.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
All right.
Yeah.
Neat.
Neat. Yeah. I love that he's also doing the thing that everybody else is having the issues with, who's not trusting people. He's not sharing anything about what's going on with him.
No, and he was, bro. You gotta. You were considering abandoning your friends to die. That's some. I think there might be some issues here.
Yeah, I love the mixture, though, of we're not sure at this point whether it's because he's being swayed by the voice, because we have a fun contrast in this episode as well of another person who has voices in their head.
Yes.
Swaying them, but it's more dominantly. It's more that. Whereas with Ford, it's very simple one-word commands, not very persuasive in that mind, but he seems to be more afraid listening to them, where it's this is kind of the cowards thing of
the cowards thing, but then also
I'm scared. I don't know what to do.
This entity has saved my life multiple times now.
Yes.
So
yes,
there's that level of trust / dependency.
Well, right. I wouldn't even call it trust. I would call it more the clearly I'm in over my head. I'm a
Right.
little fish in a big pond, and right now,
I will
at the very
relinquish
least,
executive power.
Right. Because he's good at following orders.
Right.
He was not a captain.
Yeah.
He was a sailor who followed a great captain. And so the
Yeah.
idea that someone else is basically steering the wheel on the ship and is turning the rudder, and the wind isn't even on his side.
Nope.
It's I guess the wind is blowing me away from them. And yet, no. You made a great choice. You were a big damn hero there.
That's right.
And some big hammer coming down. Bitch, please. I got Misty Step.
Right.
Poof, just bamps his way away from that.
You don't have to worry about that because that's the other, yes, big, golem creatures with big weapons and all that stuff. I know none of these characters have played Dark Souls, but you just, they're big, they're slow, they're clunky, Don't try and fight them head on,
but
but
you got iframes. You're fine. It's
Exactly.
fine.
Right.
Yeah, no problem.
You're good.
Yeah. But holy shit, we got Yasha.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk spoilers or anything here, but
I will say
the Orphan Maker is here.
The Orphan Maker is here. The display, fantastic, grandiose. Goddamn, they were really making it on the nose with and here's the idiot who's going to go in and die.
Yes.
I will charge in there and then get speared by his own lance.
I mean, he's not just an idiot; he's a misogynist as well.
Oh, sure.
And he's the leader of the whole thing there. So he's peak idiocy.
Right? But even dude.
He got Looney Tunes by the full on
got
Lance
Looney Tunes or the elf snowball fight. He got knocked off of his horse. His horse got toasted, and he has the balls, the audacity to be like, "Ha, you miss." Oh shit,
Yeah, I will say
that's
this
Darwinism.
is, just totally. I do feel that little bit of I get you want to make her look cool here, but when you make the enemies so incompetently dumb
that
and
it does detract
and
from
even the
build-up.
laws of physics don't make sense of the flung up there, it stayed up there for ridiculously long time,
also,
and then lands specifically right there. It's okay,
also that lance was way too thick.
I don't care about that. I'm talking just the stupidity of that worked, or even happened at all.
You could absolutely have made her be even more badass by having the dudes be competent and then be and she destroys
it doesn't matter.
them.
Yeah. There's something about the way in which when you have characters you want to display to be cartoonishly bad, I guess, or not even bad, just you shouldn't feel anything for them getting killed because he's not just fighting against this person and he's trying to run her down with the horse. He also hates women in general. No. Yasha's scary and terrifying
also,
as fuck, and she's underneath something's control right now.
But on top of that, there's no point in doing that because even if that was your objective, which that would be a choice, but okay,
sure. Yeah.
You completely go in the opposite direction with then the person begging for their life, and then she's like, I would like to spare you. Nope. No survivors today. Crush.
So it's just the kind of thing where I would have been fine with just the, you know what? He runs her down, thinks I have a sword. I have a lance, I have a horse. This is gonna be easy.
Yeah.
She disarms, goes through him, goes through horse, and it's just done.
Right,
it's done.
You could have just had it be some sick uppercut where it's deflects the lance, cuts through the horse, cuts through him, and it's just that's how heckin' strong she is.
One swing, it's over.
Right,
sorry, you're not guts. There's an element of where they went for the over the top hammy way, and it kind of it made it a little silly. Yeah. Now, everything after that was fucking nuts. That was amazing.
The stomping on someone's head to crush it. Yes.
The grabbing of someone's jaw and throat and ripping the whole thing out. I imagine that was the under part of the jaw where there's that little gap of fold there. And then of the other top, grabbed and hooked there and just pulled the whole thing out.
Just full Khal Drogo to the one.
That was crazy. I was not ready for that.
They were almost going off of a checklist of all right, what are some badass references we can make and like make
Cuts
sure we hit
horse
all of
in
them.
half. Heads and arms flailing everywhere.
Right. Thing goes flying and person thinks they're alive and then they're dead. You know, crushes head with hands. You
crushes
know,
head
rips out
with
throat.
foot. You know.
Right. Like
blood and guts. Like blood and guts.
And blood
and guts. Yeah.
Right. Like, you know, just play The Only Thing They Fear Is You while you're at it, or, you know, rip and tear until it's just done, you know?
But yeah, I loved we get to see that clearly. How specific should I be with my D&D knowledge regarding the thing on the back of the neck for non-spoilery people?
I mean, there's clearly some kind of magical mind.
There's
influence.
something marked on her that is giving someone else the ability to control her.
Right. And let's be real.
Yeah.
That totally makes sense as a thing that would exist in this world of, you have someone who's a full, you know, like badass, like can take on just about anybody in a fight. But, you know, I think Zorg said it best. What I want is a killer. Cold, clean, methodical, and thorough. You know?
I love we immediately have this person showcase their complexity in that the second they see someone begging for their life, they immediately flash back to seeing a woman who looks a little bit like her. Like, same hair color, kind of.
Yeah, not too close.
Not too similar, but it's just enough to snap her out of the daze that she's in, the mind control effect.
Yeah.
And then this fucker right behind her, just with this like, oh, that's fun.
Yep.
I also love the detail that, like, you know, maybe the people that are paying attention of like, wait, an elf? Huh. Wait a minute.
Well,
yeah.
It makes sense because if she's from the dynasty,
well, we don't know that necessarily. It feels like the kind of thing of like,
I feel like that was her introduction when she was like
she was never ordered to do anything. I'm trying to keep things spoiler free, but the idea that it's a thing that points towards the dynasty,
right?
Because the Dwendal people seem to be almost entirely humans. Stuff.
Okay. Her introduction when she was foreshadowed, not here but earlier, is
foreshadowed?
When she had the bit at the end of, I think it was the first episode or something like that, right? It's we don't know what kind of retributions or, you know, or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they show her. Like, you know.
Totally.
You know, so, but the idea that, you have some elf figure that is doing some magical thing. Yeah. Using magic, similarly to how Trent does the whole slit, make it so that you're not scared, but instead to make it so that way you kill without remorse. That totally makes sense.
It's on the back of the neck, so it's not in the part where the amygdala literally
Well,
is.
no, of course. Yes, it is not the exact same thing. I'm saying it is a very similar thing. And so I think that's just nice to have as, you know, for the ways in which you can showcase the two sides and the weapons of war and stuff that they employ having so much similarities, right? There can be the people that will basically say, we are different, right? King Dwendal was like, how dare you do all of these things? You know, don't you know how many people are going to die? Oh, it's their people that are going to die? Okay, I'm fine with that. You know, like, they're setting up some fun things with parallels here, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, so what I was going to say was that I really like the idea that this person here doesn't have anything necessarily connecting them to the dynasty, other than the fact that they're an elf. But the idea that, this is a new character. This is an entirely different character. We have no idea who this is, but they are specifically like remote control style, almost like we're like puppeting this person here. And for as far as what we see here, this is just you go straight towards the beacon. You're going straight there. There is nothing. There's nothing subtle about this. Like, we're basically just carving a straight path here. That doesn't line up at all with what the Bright Queen wants, basically. The Bright Queen just now decided we'll send all the forces in.
Right.
So what I think that I can say without being spoilery or anything here is that this is pointing at a very clear not aligned with the Bright Queen side of things.
Okay,
this is not the Bright Queen style or even side of things here, because if this was a a nice, easily expendable soldier here,
right,
then we can just be like, plausible deniability. Who knows who she is?
This is their equivalent of Trent-Icathon and, Volstrucker going in.
Sure.
And, yeah.
But nope, we've never seen them before. Also, too, this is, very, very much a well-known killer. This is a
we know that she brings the
famous mercenary, famous scary woman who just slaughters people.
Right.
They didn't say this is the vanguard of the
dynasty.
The dynasty. No,
this is the Widowmaker. Vultures follow her.
Right.
Yeah.
So what I think is really fun is that the Mighty Nine as a show has been building up the scale of this world in a way that I feel like lives outside of the D&D party.
Okay.
And it does it in a way that I feel like is really cool, really epic, makes this feel like a grand fantasy where we have Ford having a voice in his head from something that who knows what the fuck that is.
Sure.
And then also now our soon-to-be D&D party member, because we see them in the opening, having the same kind of thing. I love that.
A lot of these people, almost to the point of all of them, have some kind of person that they serve that will occasionally give them little orders here and there, right? Whether it's someone they presently serve or served in the past, like in the case of Caleb and Trent, or whether they're like an actual we see an image of a person versus just a voice in their head, like Ford. Is it actual control and domination, or is it just timely suggestions?
And then the other one, which now I really have to be careful because I know everything about this, is Molly, who had a person come up and was like, "Yo, hey, it's you," and he's like, "Sure, yeah."
Right.
Basically saying, I have no idea who the fuck this is, but you know what? I'm just rolling with it.
Yep.
I love the idea that Molly just is the kind of person that just does this. He goes along with things.
Oh,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
But has this happened before? Has it happened with a different name or something like that?
And this person looked to be seeking instruction and orders from you.
Right. The ritual that went down.
Do I get the tomb takers back together?
Yeah. All these proper nouns were dropped.
Right.
Which I will say I love just the efficiency of what they're adapting and doing with this here. It's
they're keeping
very
it
spicy.
on task and on point, and that's nice.
You can tell they're very much like, we have a lot to get through here, so let's figure out the most convenient way to dispense a lot of things. I'm very much having trouble though talking about this without going into spoilers.
Yeah, I feel like it's basically spoil. Oh, I did really like the detail of, I forget the character's name, but the one Volstrucker not telling anyone yet. Astrid, yes, about Bren.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, so Astrid is close to Bren, Caleb.
Right.
But maybe their whole throuple thing is something where Astrid maybe wants it to be a little bit more exclusive.
Well, or...
And has always, really liked him, but...
Well, one of the other things that
also has missed him more than maybe... Eadwulf?
Eadwulf, yeah. Because one of the things that we didn't really get, we got, an image, but not full detail. What happened for them after Caleb broke, right?
We do have some words, though, that were said in the show of him basically having his mind basically be gone, and he was not...
Right.
He was not. Not useful as a Volstrucker.
Right. We know what that meant for Caleb.
Right.
We don't know what that meant for them.
True.
Right.
True.
We don't know. We have no
idea
because in the case of for Caleb, right? Obviously, it's something where the the propaganda and all that stuff didn't really work quite as well when you're hearing the screams of your family and
broke
cat.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it broke there, right? But, is it something where that's going to have the same kind of effect on them? They're still working as Volstruckers,
No,
decently
probably not.
happily. Probably not, right?
It probably sucked for a bit of time to be having to say goodbye to Caleb.
Right, it's like, oh shit, fuck,
Like, he's catatonic, he's
Right.
not able to do or be anything.
I'm sure that probably tempered some of their zealotry, right? Where it's the, we need to, we don't want to lose someone that we really care about, like we did in this way, but, also that is kind of what we signed up for, so, we'll have to see, right? But, yeah.
No, I love the way that separates Astrid a little bit from the Volstruckers in general. But yeah, what does it mean? All we know is that she used some really advanced scrying stuff to be able to see and find them.
Maybe she's just trying to make sure that she can, have Bren be okay, because it's the, if this got sent to me, that means he killed that other Volstrucker. If Trent finds out, then he would absolutely have a target on his back, and ideally, if he's psychologically
She would like
sound
to
again,
find him before anybody
Yeah.
else does, so that she can figure out what's going on. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But all right, y'all, it's time to talk spoilers. I mean, those of you that knew, this was going to be a major spoilery discussion. There's so much that they got into. I'm sorry that we didn't
So
get
many
to discuss
major plot lines.
So many major plot lines going on right here. So really do not watch this spoiler discussion if you don't want to have the entire campaign, the entire series spoiled for you.
They were really going through a checklist.
They were going through a checklist.
All right,
this
let's
episode.
go through all the major arcs.
So, bye-bye.
Goodbye.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Do not.
But
You
for
should
now,
not be here.
spoiler
Go.
time. Okay. I remembered Kree.
Yeah.
But I forgot how early Kree and all this stuff was dropped.
And I like that they were, that was one of those details where it was set up very nicely because, this is where it happened with the gentleman,
Yes.
They were the hemomancer, right? And it's like, we need someone to watch over the blood and stuff. Yep. Here we go.
It worked really nicely. I don't remember anything more than her calling him the Nonagon over and over and over again.
Right.
And it was the kind of thing of where at the moment it didn't feel like anything more than like, ooh, 99, ooh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Right.
But with the way that the animated show has given extra focus to his tattoos, to in a lot of the ways in which he clearly has a previous life memory power base kind of setup of things.
Yep.
And then I don't believe she mentioned that the ritual failed or something like that.
She did.
She did in the campaign? Okay. So then what the players ended up kind of suspecting at the time was basically just that, you tried to become a reborn person in some way.
Well, right, because in the original campaign, Molly Mock then gave an explanation of, I woke up one day, I think out of a grave, and I had no memories of who I was.
Right.
And so they, it was the thing of, there weren't answers, but there was at least answers from Molly's perspective, so that way it's the...
Right. What they did in this, though, gives that little bit of a vibe of where he could be lying.
Right.
That he doesn't know what's going on.
Which I like, because that was definitely something that was, there was so much suspicious stuff happening in general around this time.
With the Mighty Nine as a
With
whole.
the Mighty Nine as a whole.
Yeah.
That, certainly Bo was like,
y'all are some
I don't know if I
crazy
buy
weird-
your story, Molly.
Right. I just
until
love
he
that in
then
the animated
opened up
series,
about it.
they give it as I don't know if the viewer is meant to buy his story either.
Sure, yeah.
Because he's been so light and carefree and stuff that the idea that he knows not to maybe press too hard on this feels a little bit suspicious.
Yeah,
it's almost that it's conveniently that because he doesn't want Kree to realize
that he doesn't
he has
know.
no idea what she's talking about.
Yeah, right.
So I feel like it's a fun mixture of where Kree is going, oh, right, I have to keep everything on the DL here.
Well, and
be chill with this.
Right. And if you look at this outside of meta stuff, there's no reason for this to be a big deal.
Right. Totally.
Totally. We know with stuff that happens in the future, this ends up being a super fucking big deal.
Yes.
Right? But, in the same way that, Ford's whole arc could have theoretically been something where, Ukutoa ends up being the big bad of the campaign, right? Almost did, and then, it didn't, right? So...
Yeah, it's a cool example of where when you're making a D&D campaign, Mighty Nein is almost in a lot of ways a better quintessential D&D campaign than any of the other Critical Role campaigns, because Matt really let the players dictate so much of the story. Part of being a DM is realizing that you are also a player, but therefore you are not in some special role above all the other players. You are all collaborating on the story. You obviously are the arbiter for the rules side of things there. But that doesn't mean that you are the arbiter for the story. There's an element of where you are guiding the stuff behind the scenes, but that's more of a causal relationship in that you don't say no to when the party goes, we want to become pirates and go down this road here. You don't immediately go, well, I can't have that because my story doesn't allow that.
You're the physics engine, not
exactly.
Not the one that's supposed to, keep things.
You're not writing a book. You are piloting a D&D world more so than you are piloting the crew of D&D as a party, the D&D party. And so I feel like Matt really did a good job of going, I've got 5 BBEGs I could have here. And most of them are all provided to me by the players. So honestly, any of them could be great. Even Oban and everybody there, this could have been much smaller scale and they could have been the big bads.
In a lot of ways, Oban was the one that was mainly not set up by the player because it wasn't Oban, it's, the Chained Oblivion, right?
Which that was Matt's fun probably blending with all of this, and obviously we don't know what actually...
And also setting up for Campaign 3 and,
Yes, absolutely. That's the kind of thing where Matt basically takes what the player has given him and blends it in with what he had already wanted to give, because he has his own agency of decisions as to what's going on that is outside the player's scope and stuff. But yeah, that's a really fun bit here to basically introduce Yasha, introduce Oban, introducing Kree and the idea of the Nonagon, the Tomb Takers, and everything here. They've basically given the viewer, the animated series here, enough meat that they could cook up theories for weeks with just this episode.
This pretty much sets up this episode pretty much set up the whole rest of the show.
Pretty much, yeah.
Because
we now know the scale of what Uk'otoa's basically wanting, and that it's an eye of something that looks like what Uk'otoa's eye thing was.
Yeah, exactly.
In the vision.
So that at the very least is teeing up that arc, right? With we have the specific MacGuffin for it and all that. Trent and all that, that's been kind of the main arc of this whole show.
It's the war for
exactly,
the
right?
And all that.
Yeah, we've got Oban now with Yasha, and so that'll, Chained Oblivion will be a part of that. Cool. The only thing that we don't really have yet is, home stuff with Bo and, the Hag with Not,
but that stuff's already been set up from before.
Right, exactly.
So, for now, this was just the last few things that they needed to tee up, really.
Right, I feel like all of the, arcs. We kind of just have.
Oh, right. I was meaning more that also the D&D party had characters that hadn't fully given them a direction as to where they were going. Ford was the biggest example of this, but with Yasha not fully being a party member here, this episode kind of introduced her direction there.
Right.
But then solidified, in a fun way, Molly's without necessarily the viewer fully realizing it.
Right.
Because it's he doesn't know his direction. That's the point. He's almost actively going, I'm avoiding main plot stuff.
Yeah.
You say you know my plot and all that. That's great. Cool.
I shirked my responsibilities.
Thank you. Let's go in and I don't know, they made it easy. Let's go. It's fine.
Yeah.
But it's just so exciting to see all these things and go, wait, they put all these in one episode? This is how great the format of the 45 to 50 minute adaptation side of things is. We get to have all these things put in here, and while then this episode feels honestly not as great as the Little Spark episode for sure,
of course,
because of the confines that episode gets to play within, whereas this one in some ways has to bring in the whole we're a D&D party going into a dungeon and we have to showcase them kind of bickering a little bit with some melodrama because there's some reasonable stuff that they have to get over. But also, we know they'll get through it, and then there'll be a party. And
this episode was definitely a lot more paint by the numbers.
Yes.
Where it's hey, we have things that we want to do. They're all going to be very standard fare kind of stuff.
Sure.
And they are all going to be resolved very quickly, almost to the point where we kind of have to, be a bit reductive with what the situations are themselves in the first place.
Sure.
I feel like we have to make the guys that Yasha trashes kind of lean a bit more towards incompetence in order to make that scene be, you know, the amount of time that it was, rather than stretching on for like another minute or so, you know?
I disagree. I think that was just...
I don't think it was necessary. I'm saying I think that was the reasoning probably for, or one of the potential reasonings for why the choice was made. You
Gotcha.
know? But,
sorry, I thought you said it was necessary, so I that's why I pushed back. Sorry.
Oh, okay,
Sorry.
yeah. You know, and then with things like, say, Trent dealing with, you know, the army and stuff, it's the or the king, right? The king comes in, he says a thing real quick, and it's like, okay, all right, let's do it, and then they do big magical display, right?
Right, and to be fair, the big thing that I like about this show is that because we've got an ensemble cast, because we've got multiple factions and such here, the idea that we can kind of just say we're following Essek, and Essek has been shown to just be able to just teleport wherever he needs to go to like very hyper specific like detail here.
Yeah.
Essek has no limits as far as his places he wants to observe for the nature of the plot.
Right.
So he's a nice little
camera.
He's a nice little camera for that. And so I kind of am okay with then we'll go for some quick, efficient set pieces with Essek being the eyes for this.
Right.
Because he's a character whose entire motivations are very simple and on like forward facing.
Yeah.
And so having this all be the consequences of his actions feels great because then we get to move through them quickly.
Yep. It is something that this episode did with the whole display of the beacon. It did make me kind of wonder, all right, so if this is the beacon, MacGuffin that through training and plot stuff allows you to do all this crazy stuff, then I feel like we're probably not going to go into as crazy, like, high-level magic stuff in the show because, you know, this is what beacon plot stuff can do, not just, you know, powerful wizard being busted, you know?
No, I think we will. I think we will. I think just the point of it's taken this long to introduce Yasha. It's taken basically all this to effectively get the D&D party together. With what Campaign 2 covers, I think we will absolutely
We won't have a problem with escalation.
No, we will not have a problem with escalation. I think it's more that we have built up the ways in which the antagonists will have crazy powerful abilities. And like this is all also, just to bring this up, we have not had the party fight something truly that was bigger than the Devil Toad.
Right.
Like to put it in scale right now, we are keeping things very small, but the first like real threat they had to deal with was a Devil Toad. Like that was the smallest it's ever going to be. The golem things there are part of the puzzle of the whole place.
Yeah, and we don't fight those things.
But that was the next thing. In a weird way.
Yeah.
So I think in a lot of ways it's the party is overpowered. The party has crazy cool stuff.
Right.
And we are showing them be so invincible that they can just shrug their way through the golem thing.
Yeah, we'll be able to have whatever the introduction of Yasha is and have that be just fine.
Right. And Yasha will be the worst in the next episode in that it's
we dealt with a Volstrucker, now we have to deal with whatever this
an unstoppable
punk is.
femme guts basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you feel like this episode gave too much, though? That was the thing that I was curious about. I feel like I forgot that Kree gave so much info there. And because it's so pointed, because we're not doing this in a D&D campaign where there's hundreds of hours of stuff, and this is just a drop in a
a concentrated bit of exposition is very much lost in the sea of everything.
Whereas in an animated series, this is a larger percentage of the show.
Right.
So it feels more important.
Yeah, it's something where I definitely think that there were some issues with the pacing of this episode of wanting to have so much stuff in here. And so I don't want to say quality, but at the very least, my enjoyment of the individual bits was definitely diminished a little bit by it, but not a ton.
It's impressive on the efficiency side of things that they got all this in.
And that it still managed to work quite well.
Right, quite well. But it's more the thing of like what we're talking about is, how much longevity are they going for with this series, given that they got this much out here? That's kind of how you come to the conclusion of, I don't think things are going to go that high level as far as spells and stuff. And I'm like, no. I hear where you're coming from with that. I think the beacon is going to be just the beacon. It's not going to be the explanation for how Caleb is so powerful.
Yeah, I think if they had decided to say remove like 5 to 8 minutes worth of material that was in this episode to like let the rest of the stuff like expand out and breathe. I think that would have worked a bit better. But still, that being said, that's like a this is still an episode that I enjoyed thoroughly more than most any of the Vox Machina episodes.
It's
like,
weird, yeah.
You know,
actually,
like,
in a lot of ways, to compare it to Vox Machina, I feel like this is one of those elements where we're just able to sit in things still even a little bit more because we're watching 45-minute episodes.
Right.
And so I'm able to feel like I'm a little bit more immersed before I'm getting pulled out by the credits rolling. So that might just be the episodes are longer. And so we're getting that.
Definitely a part of it.
I think another part of it is just that it's an ensemble narrative. We are shifting focus way more than with Vox Machina, where it felt like the world barely existed outside of the D&D party.
Revolved around them. And also just the number of things that the party did in this episode was kind of wild. Like, we got the introduction of the gentleman, and they did their starting mission with him and all that stuff. And we had the stuff with Trent. And, like, multiple levels of progression with each of the locations that they were in, all in the one episode.
Yeah, and each scene elevated, like, 2 or more characters from the Mighty Nine.
Yep.
In a progressive way from where they were at before. Not just elevating them and giving them the spotlight like a classic D&D campaign would, but actually progressing them forward on their individual journeys. So I think that you can say what you will about the type of set pieces and stuff that they're doing, but I feel like the way they're handling the Nine, the crew, the main crew, is really good.
Yeah.
And it's more just when we shift focus a little bit, some things end up getting truncated a bit for the purpose of go.
Right.
But, wow. Very, very cool. Yeah,
there was that,
Trent's a problem.
Trent's a problem.
A real problem.
There was that little bit of me that was like, oh, okay, you're doing the invisible ledges kind of a thing, but then you also just had not doing the, I take a rock and I put it on the pressure plate to see what it does. You know, so like, I feel like the easy solution instead of, yes, melodrama, do they trust each other,
throw it in
trust
such a way that
exercise?
it doesn't bounce and then roll off and stuff.
Oh, no, sure, but just for the initial jump of like, bullshit, I think you're trying to get me killed. Okay, get some rocks.
Yeah, I do feel like a little bit.
You're actually telling the truth.
I do feel like a little bit. It's the example of, what do you know? The thing that was probably the most homebrewed specifically for the animated series part in this episode, that bit, was also the part that didn't hold up under scrutiny the most,
right?
Because it didn't come from.
Now, I love the idea of Caleb then being like, all right,
now you're stuck in the middle, and I'm going to.
I'm going to question you. You're right, and because of it being such an effective threat, Bo immediately being like, okay, yeah, fine, I'll tell you everything, right? Like that. That felt like a nice level of efficiency,
Well, I also like it from a character thing of Bo is one of the first people to basically say, okay, I'm not going to wholly be subservient to my handler,
superior,
which is basically what kind of corrals the Mighty Nine as a whole together, is that they all think that they're basically needing this other master, this other person that's kind of their person above them that has given them so much. And yet all of their arcs end up with them outgrowing those people. So in a lot of ways, the Mighty Nine, I've always felt this way, is like it's a kind of a coming-of-age story of all these characters who felt beaten down by their environments, by society or what have you, and then they get brought up in a way through some relationship that's not fully healthy, and then they realize, oh, this relationship isn't fully healthy. I'm going to separate myself from this. And then there's just Not. And Not doesn't Not doesn't have that more direct side of things. It's more just alcoholism, and she realizes she doesn't need that in order to.
I did like the thing though of the give me 90 seconds, and I won't feel anything. Yeah.
I'm now used to this voice also too, because Sam did not stick to this voice so intensely in the campaign, but he did use it in this very softer kind of way, and it was more silly, but I am used to it now. I
really appreciated smash cut to goblin butt healing, like that was like if you're going to have the oh no, a crossbow bolt shot me in the butt, like then do the all right, shiny green ass getting healed,
I love that, yeah.
But
But y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about Critical Role, Mighty Nein, like Vox Machina in general. Also, be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.